What's up, Packers fans? Well, we've made it. Training camp starts Monday morning. Can't wait to get the updates from Ray Nitschke Field as the team readies for the 2024 season. Of course, because it's the game of football, there are injuries to talk about heading into the first practice of camp. Both Zach Tom, the starting right tackle, and Tucker Kraft, the second year tight end, will be placed on the PUP, the physically unable to perform list. They can come off that list at any moment, but I think most Packers fans recognize that the medical staff in Green Bay is always going to operate on the high side of caution. Both of those players suffered torn pectoral muscles prior to OTAs earlier this offseason. Matt LaFleur talked about the fact that he expected them to be out there early on in training camp, speaking to reporters late this spring during minicamp. So no surprises here. Tom and Kraft, everyone expected them to be on PUP. So nothing to really be concerned about there. Bill Huber of Sports Illustrated reports that they are progressing well in their rehab from those torn pectoral muscles, and the team does expect them to be out there sooner rather than later. But it is something to watch. You never know what might occur. Players can suffer setbacks. Maybe something doesn't come along quite as quickly as the medical staff was expecting it to. So they're two key players for this team. So they certainly bear watching prior to getting back out onto the field. Um, Another player that we've seen placed on a injury list is safety Kitan Oladapo. The rookie suffered a broken toe during the scouting combine and missed the entirety of the offseason work recovering from surgery for that broken toe. Now, it's a weird rule, but because that injury was suffered prior to his being drafted, it is considered a non-football injury. Again, it's weird, but because of the fact that he was not with the franchise when the injury occurred, that is why he's placed on the non-football injury list. Now, much like the PUP, he can come off that list at any time. And Bill Huber again reports that the expectation is that he will not miss a lot of time, which is obviously great news for a rookie who, like I said, missed the entirety of the offseason, somewhat behind the eight ball when it comes to trying to make a name for himself, find a spot on the team. Clearly, he's going to have to be a absolute demon on special teams once he does get out on the field if he hopes to make this squad. That's his path to the 53-man roster. Another rookie who won't be out there when practice starts on Monday is undrafted guard Donovan Jennings out of South Florida. We don't have any real information on what his injury is, but he is on the PUP. He won't be out for long. According to Huber, they expect him to get enough work in so that he can participate in the first preseason game against Cleveland on August 10th. Finally, three veterans who've all dealt with hamstring injuries in one way or the other, Josh Jacobs, Christian Watson, and Eric Stokes, are all reportedly going to be available and out there at Ray Nitschke Field when things kick off on Monday morning. And that's obviously great news. Three really important players. Clearly, Packers fans are familiar with the history when it comes to Christian Watson and Eric Stokes, the issues they've had with their hamstrings. Both went down to Madison to see specialists this offseason. Hopefully have put that behind them. With Josh Jacobs, he missed the start of offseason work with a hamstring injury, but did participate in minicamp. Apparently no issues there, no setbacks, so he'll be out there with everyone else when things kick off on Monday morning. All in all, pretty good bill of health. I highly encourage everyone to check out Huber's article. I'll link to it in the description of this video. And then tell your friends and tell your family. Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide.